The first step is to connect your hue lights to your hue bridges. Here I have two hue bridges, and remember for this demo you need to connect at most 10 lights per hue bridge because the Entertainment SDK only limits 10 per bridge. So for the first hue bridge, you can see my lights here are for the living room, and I have 10 lights or less than that. And for the other hue bridge, I have my kitchen lights. And here I have 5 lights. And for each hue bridge, you want to create an entertainment area. You see this down here, entertainment areas, create area. It doesn't matter what you connect, it doesn't matter what you choose. Here I'm going to choose for my monitor. You can call it whatever you want. I'll just call it home. And you want to choose all the lights. And you have to position them. You can ignore this, it doesn't matter, but it won't let you continue unless you move them. So I'm just going to drag and drop in random areas. It won't matter. Next, done, done. And there you go, home. And just do that for the other bridge. Entertainment areas, create area for my monitor. Again, it doesn't matter. Name your entertainment area, it doesn't matter what you name it. Select all the lights, position them, select random areas just so you can move on. Again, it doesn't matter. And done.
The next step is to set up the server. So assuming you have VSCode and npm and yarn installed, you can go to terminal, create a new terminal. You want to set up this the certificate stuff, so you want to copy that, paste it here. You don't have to fill in any of this stuff, and you'll have your security stuff here, or the certification. Next, you want to do sudo yarn start. Hopefully it'll run. Oh, whoops. I gotta do yarn install. It'll install everything. Then yarn start. And if that doesn't work, you can do sudo yarn start. Okay. And once that works, it'll connect to your hue bridges, and then you can go to localhost, https localhost. You'll see this page first. Your connection is not private, advanced, proceed to localhost, unsafe. Then you'll see 2 pages, desktop and quest. You want to go to the desktop page. And here you'll see, for every single, you'll see all the bridges listed, but you'll notice that you don't have credentials. There'll be a button that says get credentials. What you want to do is you want to press the button on the bridge, and then we want to click the button here. So we'll do that for this one. Click, click, we get credentials. Do that for the second one. Click, click, we get credentials, and then we want to refresh the page. So now we have all the lights for each bridge, and the kitchen lights, the living room lights. And if you ever want to change the lights, if you're near them, you can always just click here, update the color, and if you're near the light, hopefully that'll actually change in real time. Last step on the Quest Pro, you want to go into the Oculus browser and go to Chrome flags, go to insecure origins treated as secure, enable that, and then put in ws:// and then the IP of the web server that you're running on your desktop. This will allow you to connect to the laptop to send the messages to control the lights. Then also, if you know the IP address of the laptop, then you can go to https:// the IP address of the web server /quest. And once you open that, you can then refresh it here. You will get a message, or you will get a web page saying this is insecure, advanced, just proceed anyway, just like on the desktop. Then go into AR. Now you're in AR. Press A to toggle the menu. Here, the first thing you'll need to do is set up your anchors. So select that, set the anchor. This is for your persistent stuff. That way when you refresh the page, the light positions are synced. Press the B button to set the anchor. And then for the lights, you'll see all the different lights set up here. So I'm going to set up the 2 lights in front of me. I think it's this is one of them. Let me check. All right, that corresponds to this light over here. I can press A twice to toggle it. So I can do off, on, You can change the brightness just to make sure it's the right one, change the hue and saturation and all that. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to set the position, which is this green circle over here, or red. You would click on it and then position it right where that light is. When you're done, press B. I'm going to set the position of the other light. I think it's this one. Let me check. Okay, that one corresponds to this light here. So I'm going to set the position of that. Set the position here. When I'm done, press B. And then, yep, and then I'm good. Go back. I can press A twice to just reset the UI. Yeah, and here you can toggle through all the lights, through all the bridges. You can do show to show the position of all the lights. You can also click on it to like open up that light here. And then I can go back, and then I go to the demos. You can go to the glow demo, which is based on proximity. So if I step away, and then as I get further, the light comes up. There's gaze, which is based on you looking at it. So if I turn, it's kind of hard to see because once you look away, you can't see the light. There's flashlight, which is based on the other trigger on the Quest Pro. You turn it on, pull the trigger, the lights turn on based on, the angle of the flashlight. And you can even touch the trigger to change the intensity of the flashlight. And then there's a torch, which is just, it's a regular torch. The closer you hold it, the more intense it is. And you can go back to none to reset it. Yep, and that's it. If I quit and I refresh the page, going back into AR, the light positions are reset. So if I look at the lights and do show, light positions are where they were before. And that's it.